After driving the 8 minutes to downtown Fort Myers, I parked behind Florida Repertory Theater and met up with my friend Ben, who lives above the theater. We then took the short walk to the only available waterfront, as there was an arts festival preventing us from seeing the rest of it. It also happened to be the stop indicated on the downtown Fort Myers walking audit. Water, people, there's an arts fest going on, and I have Ben here. I'm sure. According to Ben, this is the water detonation basin mentioned on the plaque. Its purpose is to take water from the Caloosahatchee and clean it before sending it back out. After our stop at the water detonation basin, we headed west towards Centennial Park. Unfortunately, the arts festival and other factors beyond our control would continue to be a problem with the next stop on the downtown Fort Myers walking audit. Okay, so it looks like the park might be closed. We were supposed to go to the park. This is the park. I don't think we can go to the park. There's some people over there.
I think they're workers though. Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe they're, because of the art festival, there's parking everywhere.
Yeah, maybe it's parking.
So maybe they're just walking to the art festival now through the park in progress. Oh well.
VIP parking private.
Well, that was a bust.
Did our best.
What do you say we go to the estates?
Yeah.
That away.
It's all right. It's all the way the fuck down that way.
A little bit. It's not that bad, right?
No, it's not too bad.
Okay, cool.
I don't drive past it every day.
Off to the estates we go. We shall check back in later. Alright, you can see the boats over there, kinda. The neighborhood is getting nicer, more plants, taller buildings. Very tall building. We are heading to the Edison and Ford Estates because I watched a video on Edison's wife and she was a cool lady. I will talk more about that when we get there. As we walked toward the estates, I couldn't help but notice some of the architecture. There were some things that seemed historic, with neoclassical inspirations or Victorian shapes, and other things were just going up. There is something going up over here.
Yeah, new apartments, I think. Yeah, luxury apartments.
Ooh.
Gentrification.
It's interesting that downtown you get like all of this like nice like greenery and like natural spaces. Not like wild spaces, but natural spaces. And then you also get all of this like construction and buildings and industry.
Yeah, the layout of downtown actually is super messed up. Because they weren't planning on developing it as quickly as they did. So the layout of like the infrastructure is god awful apparently.
Yeah, I was kind of noticing like it's weird how the streets are laid out. Like for the most part it's blocks, but like sometimes you get weird angles.
Yeah.
And stuff. Alright, so we are here at the Edison and Ford Museum. We're not going to pay the money to go inside because we are broke, but it's nice to like look at the plants on the outside because Edison's wife Mina like put a lot of effort into the gardens, both here at the estates and also like in the community. She was really influential and instrumental in getting lots of natural spaces up, and she even had a say in the fountain over here at like the neighborhood that's right across the street. And so it's really interesting that we are sort of talking about the union between industry and building and all that kind of thing downtown in urban spaces, and also those natural spaces that we have to reserve within the community, and Mina was a big part of that when Fort Myers was growing. So yeah, apologies for all the traffic. There's a lot.
Many traffic.
Yeah, but this is a beautiful spot. There's the fountain. Apparently they were going to have it naked, and the women of the community took issue with that. So Mina marched across the street and said, put some clothes on her. And they did. It's really pretty. Really, really pretty. And she was the one who sold the Edison estate to the state of Florida, the city of Fort Myers, and told them to preserve it like as a shrine to her husband and preserve it for future generations and stuff. So it's thanks to her that we even have the Edison and Ford estates. It's really cool. So I think we're gonna turn around and go to the library. Wish us luck on our slightly long, very hot walk.
During our walk towards the library, I went through the questions on the downtown Fort Myers walking audit with Ben to learn a little bit more about the downtown area. He said that while the public transportation isn't the most reliable, there are many things within an easy walking distance, such as banks, restaurants, and other retail shops. Unfortunately, a grocery store isn't necessarily one of them, as the shops are more targeted toward retirees and tourists. Additionally, while the downtown area naturally comes with more crime, there is also a concerted effort to keep the area safe. In some places, there are cameras on nearly every street corner, and police officers are frequently seen patrolling.
Alright. No jaywalking. Wait, is this a crosswalk or is it a street?
Yes.
Tiny, tiny little... Oh, there's the murals that we were just talking about not seeing. Alright. Wait, oh, you're talking about like up there?
Yeah,
Or I'm so confused. Yeah, okay. Cool. Oh. Alright, I don't know what exactly we're doing here. Oh, look, more murals. I guess we're just kind of hanging around the library. Yeah. Inside is obviously books. And outside there's actually like really nice spaces. Nice and clean.
Hey, water fountain.
I don't see any. Oh, hey! Yeah, I don't see any like trash or anything. We're just chilling at the library. Alright, so I parked my car behind the theater, and Ben lives above the theater, so we're going to go look at the theater, even though I've been there many a time. I love the theater.
Florida Repertory Theater is a wonderful place for the arts and commerce alike. The building that houses the theater is also home to stores that benefit from the theater's patronage. It's also a great place for pedestrians like me and Ben to spend some time out of the heat. The theater was closed, so we couldn't go in and see it, but out back we can see one of the ways that they are dealing with performing in the age of Corona.
This is out back of the theater, and also sort of just outside the art festival that is happening and blocking our view to the river.
This stage is where the theater is putting on its production of Godspell. There are 6-foot by 6-foot squares spray painted on the grass. You buy a ticket, set up your chair or picnic blanket inside your assigned square, and enjoy the show. While it isn't what many of the Reps theater goers are used to, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me.